Hi and welcome to my maths class. Today we're going to discuss the rule that says angle at center is twice angle at circumference. Now remember, what we've done was the proof, but you need to know how to apply it. What that means is, if I give you the following rider, a rider is a drawing that you haven't always seen and they are not like your theorems. What they're asking you is, what is the value of the unknown? Now it says, the angle at the center is 2 times angle at circumference. So, if I look at the angle at the center, how do I know? First of all, they tell us that O is the center. So, the angle at the center is 70 degrees. So, I know that this is 70 degrees. It is equal to 2 times the angle at circumference. Now you have to use the same points and the chord must go till the circumference. So what angle is it creating? H. So it's 2 times H. That would give us that H is equal to 35 degrees. Your normal solve for x divided by 2, and we've got H is equal to 35 degrees. Let's do another example. Right, if we take the following example. Now this one is not as simple as the first one we've done. Again, we want to solve for the unknown A and the center is at O. When you start, remember, radius is your best friend. I tell you O is the center, then you know this is radius. That is important because now, knowing your grade 10 and grade 9 work, you can see a triangle. But more specifically, you can see an isosceles triangle, a triangle with 2 equal sides. Right. Now, in the exams, you're allowed to mark your riders on the diagram sheet that they provided, and that diagram sheet you will give in. But you cannot add lines and construct and all that on these riders. The only one you can do it on is your midpoint chord, but you cannot do it on the others. Now what do we have? We have that B1 would equal to C2. Why? Because it's an isosceles triangle. How do I know it's an isosceles triangle? Because OB is equal to OC, which is equal to radius. That would mean B1 is equal to 40 degrees. Alright, now what would the value of O1 equal to? O1 plus B1 plus C2 is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because the sum of angles of a triangle equal to 180 degrees. We have that B1 and C2 is 40 degrees. That would mean O1 is equal to 100 degrees. Now if you look at O1 and look at the line, it's coming from B and C. And from B and C there is another line, and those are going to A. So again we have angle at center is twice angle at circumference. So O1 is going to equal to 2 times A. And our reason is angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. So if O1 is 100, then we have 100 is equal to 2A, giving us A is equal to 50 degrees. Now remember, your rules are important. If you go and do this without rules, it's worth nothing. Okay? When we start, our radius is important. And then triangles are very helpful. Triangles and radius is where you're going to see whenever you're stuck, these two things rescue you. Right, let us take the following example. Again, O is my center. If O is my center, remember, I have O1 and O2. When you're doing angle at center is twice angle at circumference. This O1 cannot be linked to the B. If it's under the line, the value you want for this angle at center is twice angle at circumference must also be under the line. But look the B. The B here is on top of this line. However, A is under the line. Can you see? They both under the lines and therefore they accepted. So in this case, we've got that O1 would equal to 2 of A. Why? Angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. If O1 is 140 degrees, then we have that A is going to equal to 70 degrees. Now, how can we calculate B? From your previous work, and this is grade 8 work, you can see angle around a point. Now, what do we know about angle around a point? O1 plus O2 is equal to 360 degrees. It's what you would have called a revolution, or you can say angles around a point. Now, if O1 is 140 degrees, that would mean that O2 is equal to 220 degrees. Now, what am I doing? I'm working on top of the line, and then this one is on top of the line. So I know that O2 is going to equal to 2 times B. Again, angle at center, 2 times angle at circumference. That would mean 220 degrees is equal to 2B, giving me B equal to 110 degrees. Thank you for watching.